My parents told me rent is throwing money away, so I bought a house at 24 years old with 3% down at 6% interest. I was house poor for 8 years, could not save, could not travel, could not breathe. My parents told me credit cards are evil, so I never got one. At 28, I tried to rent an apartment. They ran my credit. I had no score. They denied me. My parents told me to work hard and stay loyal, so I stayed at the same company for 7 years. My salary went from 48 to 55,000. New hires started at 65. I followed every rule they gave me, and I ended up broke, stuck, and ashamed. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what I learned, why their advice made sense in 1985, and why it is destroying you in 2024. But first, I need you to hear something. Your parents are not bad people. They gave you the best map they had. The world just changed. Before I go deeper, I have to say this. None of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a therapist. This is my story for entertainment and perspective. Your parents love you. Do not send them this video and say, "See? Be kind." Now, here is the truth that hurts. Every generation teaches the next one how to survive. But the world keeps moving, and the advice gets stuck in time. In 1985, a house cost 3 times your annual salary. A college degree cost $8,000. A job stayed with you for 30 years. In 2024, a house costs 8 times your salary. A degree costs 40,000. You change jobs every 3 years just to keep up. The advice did not get bad. The world got different, and we are still using a map from 40 years ago. Let me start with the first lie. Rent is throwing money away. I heard this my entire life, from my parents, from their friends, from every responsible adult I knew. So at 24, I bought a small 2-bedroom house. Nothing fancy, 3% down, PMI, 6% interest. My mortgage was $1,600 a month. Renting the same place was $1,200. I was paying $400 more every month for the privilege of owning. Then the water heater broke, $1,200. Then the roof leaked, $3,000. Then the AC died, $5,000. In 4 years, I spent $11,000 on repairs. If I had rented, zero. I sold that house after 8 years, made $20,000 in equity. Sounds good, right? But I paid $40,000 more in mortgage than rent would have cost, plus $11,000 in repairs. I lost money on an asset because I bought too early, because I listened to advice from a different century. Here is the math my parents did not know. In 1985, the average home price was $80,000. The average salary was $25,000. That is 3.2 times your income. In 2024, the average home price is $420,000. The average salary is $65,000. That is 6.5 times your income. The game changed, but the advice did not. Buying a home used to be the safest investment you could make. Now it is the fastest way to become house poor. Rent is not throwing money away. Rent is buying flexibility. Rent is buying time. Rent is buying the ability to move for a better job. And when you are young, flexibility is worth more than equity. I wish someone had told me that. Instead, I was house poor during my highest earning growth years. I could not take risks, could not start a business, could not move cities. I was trapped by a 3-bedroom house and good intentions. Now, the second lie. Credit cards are evil. My parents taught me that credit cards are debt. Debt is sin. Sin will destroy your life. So I never got one. Not one. For 10 years. I used my debit card for everything. Paid cash for big purchases. Borrowed from family when I was short. Then I tried to rent an apartment in a new city. The landlord ran my credit. I had no score. Not a bad score. No score at all. They denied me. 3 different apartments denied me because I had no credit history. I had to pay 6 months of rent up front, $12,000 just to prove I was responsible. All because I listened to credit cards are evil. Here is the truth. Credit cards are not evil. High interest debt is evil. Carrying a balance is evil. Paying minimum payments is evil. The card itself, it is a tool. And you have been hiding from a tool that everyone else uses. Let me tell you about David. Not his real name, real story. David is 32, lives in Atlanta, works in logistics, makes $72,000 a year. His parents told him the same thing. Credit cards are evil. Debt is a trap. Never borrow money. So David never built credit. When he needed a car, he paid cash for a 15-year-old sedan. It broke down constantly. He missed work. He lost income. When he tried to buy a house, the bank laughed at him. No credit score, no loan. He is still renting. David finally got a secured credit card at 30, put $200 down, buys gas only, pays it off every week. 8 months later, his credit score was 720. He's now saving for a house. 3 years later than his friends, because he listened to advice from 1985. Credit cards are not the trap. Ignorance is the trap. Fear is the trap. Following old rules without asking why is the trap. Now the third lie, just work hard. Loyalty pays off. My parents worked at the same company for 25 years, got a pension, got a gold watch, got a retirement party. They told me, show up early, stay late, never complain. The company will take care of you. So I stayed at my first job out of college for 7 years. 7 years. I started at 48,000. After 7 years, I was at 55,000. Raises of 3% a year. Then I looked at job postings. The same role at other companies was paying 65,000 for new hires. People with less experience than me were making $10,000 more. I went to my boss, asked for a raise. He said the budget was tight. He said to be patient. He said loyalty matters. I quit 2 months later. My new job paid 68,000, a $13,000 raise. Overnight. That one decision made me more money than 7 years of hard work. Here is the truth they did not know. In 1985, job hopping was a red flag. It meant you were unreliable, unstable, unhireable. In 2024, job hopping is the only way to get a raise. Companies do not reward loyalty, they reward leverage. The average person who stays at a job for 2 years gets a 3% raise. The average person who switches jobs gets a 15% raise. Over 10 years, that is a difference of hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not telling you to quit tomorrow. I'm telling you that work hard and stay loyal is not a strategy anymore. It is a donation to your boss's bonus. Your parents are not wrong. They are just from a different time. A time when companies had pensions, when unions were strong, when a high school diploma bought a house. That world is gone, and following its rules will keep you poor. So what do we do? Do we reject everything our parents taught us? Do we burn the scroll and start over? No, that is not the answer either. Here is the rule. Update, don't reject. Your parents gave you their best. Their intentions were love. Their tactics were from a different era. Your job is not to hate them. Your job is to honor their intentions. and update their tactics for today. So let me give you the updated rules, the ones I wish I had at 20. Rule 1: Rent is not throwing away money. Rent is flexibility. Rent is buying time. Rent is a tool, not a waste. If you are under 30, rent the cheapest safe place you can find. Save the difference. Invest the difference. Build a down payment slowly. Do not rush into a house because someone told you to. A house is not a ladder anymore. It is an anchor, and you do not need an anchor when you are still learning to swim. Rule 2: Credit cards are not evil. High interest debt is evil. Get one credit card, just one. Use it for one thing: gas, or groceries, or Netflix. Set it to autopay. Pay the full balance every week, not every month, every week. Do this for 6 months. Watch your credit score go from 0 to 700. Then you can rent an apartment. Then you can buy a car without paying cash for a broken sedan. Then you can breathe. Credit is not a trap. Credit is a language, and you have been refusing to learn it. Rule 3: Work hard, but work smart. Loyalty is not a strategy, it is a feeling, and feelings do not pay rent. Every 2 years, update your resume. Look at job postings. See what skills are in demand. See what you are worth. You do not have to leave, but you have to know. Because if you do not know your market value, your boss definitely does. And he is paying you less because you stay. I talked to my parents about this last year. It was the hardest conversation of my life. I sat them down and said, I love you. I know you wanted to protect me, but the rules you taught me, they are hurting me. My dad got quiet. My mom cried. Then my dad said something I will never forget. He said, we gave you the map we had. We did not know the world changed. We are sorry. That moment broke me and fixed me at the same time. Your parents might not say that. They might get defensive. They might double down. That is okay. They are human. You do not need their permission to update the rules. You just need to forgive them for not knowing, and then you need to write your own scroll. Here is my new scroll. You can borrow it. Rent is not waste. It is freedom. Credit is not evil. It is a tool. Hard work is not enough. Smart work is the key. Loyalty is earned, not given. And I earn my own loyalty first. Your parents gave you a map. Thank them for it. Then fold it. Put it in a drawer. And draw your own. The world is different now. The rules are different now. And you are allowed to change. If you have been following advice that is not working, if you have been feeling guilty for questioning your parents, I need you to do 2 things. First, comment below. Write, updating my scroll. Let everyone know you are choosing your own path. Second, click the video on your screen right now. It is called I Make $85,000 and Live Paycheck to Paycheck. Because that is what happens when you follow old rules in a new world. Your parents love you. Their advice was love. But love does not mean obedience. Sometimes love means evolving. Sometimes love means saying, I see you, I hear you, and I am going to do it differently. That is not betrayal, that is growth. And you are allowed to grow.